to this short video, which is going to be a stretch routine which you can do on a morning when you get out of bed. So enjoy. All you need is just a clear space and a nice soft mat, and off we go. So bringing yourself into a seated position. If you need to use a cushion underneath the bottom or sit against the wall, you're welcome to do that. Coming into a cross-legged position, we're going to lift up through the top of the head. Imagine a piece of string lifting from the crown of the head, and we want that spine nice and tall. All we're going to do then is just take some shoulder rolls first of all, so just allowing them shoulders to come down the back, and then just allow your hands to rest. Lovely. We're going to just start to move through the head and neck now, so all I'd like you to do, keeping that chin parallel to the floor, we're just going to take the head from side to side. So taking it as far as you can in each direction without force. And we're just going to start to warm up through the neck, encouraging those muscles to relax. Lovely. As your head comes back to centre, we're going to take chin to chest. So nice and steady, eyes down, chin towards the chest. Staying here for a couple of breaths, just feeling that lovely stretch down the back of the neck. And then nice and steady, just bringing that head up. Fantastic. We're going to place the right hand down on the floor, left hand palm up, take a nice big inhale, reach. And as you exhale, we're just going to lean over towards the right hand side. Now if you wish, you can take that right hand out, maybe even bend the elbow, and I want you just to reach over with those left fingers. So the head is nice and heavy, and as you reach through those left fingers, just bring in a nice stretch into that left side, and we're also warming up the spine here. Keep that breath nice and steady, and then slowly release. Lovely. Other side then, so left hand down, right palm up. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, taking it over. Lovely. So again, that left hand can walk out, you can bend the elbow, and then I want you to reach with those right fingers. Head nice and heavy. Try not to allow that arm to come forward, so bringing that arm close to the ear, stretching through that right side. And release. Lovely. We're going to come into a forward fold then, so just bringing your hands in front. All I want you to do is just start to walk your hands forward, but try and keep that chest as lifted as you can, that spine nice and tall. And then when you feel as though you can't go any further, we're just going to relax the head. So you should be feeling this through your lower back. If you feel as though you can take your hands any further, just trying to increase that stretch. Keeping that breath nice and steady. Really nice. And then slowly from here, just allow those hands to walk back towards the feet, uncurling through the spine. Lovely, guys. Bringing those hands behind then, leaning into the hands. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest, and just looking forward and slightly up. Just getting a lovely stretch into the chest and the front of the body. And release. Really nice. Well done, guys. We're going to do some spine mobility now then. So I'd like you just to place your left hand on your right knee, bringing your right hand a little bit behind here. Take a nice big inhale, sit up tall, and as you exhale, we're just going to twist and try and look over that right shoulder. Now the left hand on that right knee can help push you around a little bit more if you wish. And I want you to think about lifting up through the spine, so try not to rely on that right hand too much. Keep that breath nice and steady, warming up through the spine, and then slowly ease round to centre. Lovely. We're going to change it over then, so we'll place right hand on your left knee, left hand a little bit behind. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, twist. Lovely. So we're looking over that left shoulder. That right hand on the left knee can encourage you around a little bit further. Trying not to lean into that left hand. So stretching into the waist and starting to warm up through the spine. Keep that breath nice and steady. And then slowly easing yourself back to the front. Well done everyone. Let's uncross those legs then, just give those legs a little bit of a shake. We're going to come into cow-cat now, so this is a really nice pose to help with your spine flexibility and mobility. We're just trying to encourage a little bit more space there. So your hands are directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tops of your feet are nice and heavy, eyes are looking down. On an inhale, we're going to take ourselves into cow pose, so lifting the head, the chest, dropping the belly. And on the exhale, we're going to tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, push through the hands, round out the upper back. Lovely. And again, so inhale, lifting the head, the chest, dropping the belly. Exhale to cow, so really pushing through those hands, rounding out the upper back. Really nice, guys. We're going to go again then, so inhale. Lovely, taking as much movement as you can forward and back. Exhale to cat. Fantastic. And one more here, so inhale to cow pose. And exhale to cat. Lovely. Well done. From here then, we're going to take a nice flat back position. We're going to come into lateral flexion of the spine then. So what I'd like you to do is just watching your hands. Keeping your knees and feet where they are, we're going to start walking your hands around to the left-hand side. So all we're trying to do is bring in lateral flexion to the spine. You're going to take those hands as far as you can, and then once you've gone as far as you can, you're going to stay here and breathe. If it's okay in the neck, you can look towards that left foot. So you should be feeling a crunch through that left waist and a stretch through that right side of the body. So again, we're working into the spine here. Keeping that breath nice and steady. And then slowly, eyes back to your hands and slowly walk those hands back to centre. Lovely. As you get back to centre, we're going to take it to the other side. So watching your hands, knees and feet stay where they are. We're going to walk the hands around to the right. Going as far as you can with those hands. Once you've taken it as far as you can look towards that right foot, if it's okay in the neck. Lovely. So lateral flexion of the spine, working into the obliques as well. Keeping that breath nice and steady. And then slowly look back to the hands and ease those hands back towards the centre. Really nice, guys. Let's go into child pose then. So we'll take knees wide, toes together, bottom back, and let's bring ourselves into child pose. So arms are rested and the forehead is rested. If your head doesn't quite reach the mat, we're going to bring those hands together just to create a pillow, and just getting that lovely stretch now across the upper back. Lovely. And from here, nice and steady, we're going to ease ourselves back up into an all-fours position. Lovely. We're going to come into a lunge then, so we're going to bring a lovely stretch into your hip flexor. So from this all-fours position, I'd like you to step your left foot in between your hands. Lovely. So you're going to make sure that your knee is directly over your ankle and your hands are placed down. Now with this right foot, we're going to slide that right foot back. Lovely. So you should start to feel a stretch through the front of that right hip. When you're ready, we're going to lift ourselves up. So nice and steady, lift the head and lift the chest and bring your hands onto your hips. So as we come now into a low lunge, we're working and stretching through that hamstring. We're also stretching through the hip flexor on that right leg. I want you to lift up nice and tall. So nice tall spine. We're also working here on your balance. So keeping that breath nice and steady, and then slowly lower those hands and bring that left foot back. Lovely. Well done. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. We'll do that on the other side. So from your all-fours position, we're going to step your right foot in between your hands, and we're just going to check that we've got the knee over the ankle, hands either side of the foot, and we're going to slide that left foot back. So bringing a lovely stretch here into the front of that hip. When you're ready then, we'll slowly lift up through the chest, the head, and bring your hands onto your hips. Well done. So standing nice and tall through the top of the head, working on balance, stretching through that hip flexor, that hamstring. Nice and strong here, guys. Well done, everyone. And then slowly, just lower the hands down. Bringing that right foot back. And then let's just give those legs a little bit of a shake. Well done, everyone. Slowly then bring yourself back onto your bottom. Well done, everyone. So from here then, let's just warm up through the upper body. So again, sit nice and tall. You can go against the wall if you need to, or bring a cushion underneath the bottom. Let's take the right arm out. Bring that arm in front of the body. Using your left hand, we're just going to ease that arm towards us. So sit up nice and tall, just stretching into that shoulder. Keep breathing. And release, lovely. Well done. Left arm out. Bring it across. Ease that arm towards the chest, sitting up nice and tall, stretching into that shoulder. Keep breathing. And release, lovely. We're going to go for an upper back stretch, so bring your hands together, push those hands away, tuck your chin, and we're just trying to open up the shoulder blades, so stretching into the trapezius, the upper back. Keep that breath nice and steady, and release, lovely. Bringing those hands behind, taking the hands into the small of the back, and then squeezing them shoulder blades together. Opening the chest, lifting up through the top of the head. Lovely. And release. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Let's uncross those legs then. Really nice. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. Our last pose then, we're just going to do a forward fold again. So slightly different version. We're going to really target through the hamstrings and the lower back. So sit yourself nice and tall. Palms up towards the ceiling. Now, if you start to feel it's too intense through the legs, slightly bend those knees. From here, we're going to take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, we're going to hinge forward from the hips. So bringing your chest towards your thighs. Allow your hands to settle and then allow that chin to come towards the chest. So all we're trying to do is bring that chest towards the thighs. Feeling that stretch into the lower back and through the backs of the legs. Keep that breath nice and steady. With each exhale, can you ease yourself any deeper? Lovely hamstring stretch, lower back stretch. And then slowly just allow the hands to slide up the legs, up curl through the spine. As you come up nice and tall, take a nice big inhale. Interlock your fingers and we're going to push. Lovely. So keep that breath nice and steady. Almost as if you're trying to lift yourself out of your ribs. And release. Lovely, guys. Just relax those legs. Bring your weight back into the hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And open your chest. Fantastic. From here then, just ease yourself into a sitting position. Sit yourself nice and tall. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands in towards your chest. Tuck your chin, have a smile, and namaste. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that set you up for the day, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. I need you more.